Welcome back, folks, to some more Pathfinder Kingmaker. Hope you all are having a good day, and, well, let's hop back into it. Remember, right, last we left off, we had just received our Barony, the Shrike Hills. Advisors, that's what we're looking for. Regent. Valerie can be a good regent. Loyalty. She makes a good. Okay. Trying to figure out who. Harem will make a good high priest. Valerie is a good regent. Chandra is going to be good counselor. Amiri, yeah, solid military. Don't really want to put you as treasurer. Yeah, okay. So that gets us people going. We can claim the outskirts, which for now, it's kind of whatever. Svanky's offer. High Priest of Erastil from Restov is strongest to spreading the Stag God's faith. Interesting, a useful ally and a place to worship for Erastil. Sure. I'll allow Erastil here. Research into the nature of curses. Well, he's busy. Temple of the Elk. He's busy. Village. Yeah. I am totally okay with pillaging the Temple of the Elk. Trade agreement with Sertova is expensive as all hell. Outskirts. If I were to claim this, it costs 150. I don't know. See what we could build. Build. Temple of Asmodeus? You can get a temple to Asmodeus here? That's actually kind of cool. Let's build the longhouse. Piers gets us economy. Wooden wall, well worth it. And then +1 stability when adjacent to a longhouse. +1 relations and +1 espionage. Located in so +2 if there's both. Shop +1 economy when adjacent to. Okay, so maybe we do like a shop and a tavern for the adjacency. Brewery +1. Stocks. Useful. Very useful. Smithy. I already have a shop, right? Okay. So if I do the smithy adjacent to the shop, that gets us. So that's +1 military and then +1 economy for there. That's +1 economy and then a +1 from the tavern, +1 there, and then a +1 relations. So that's all really useful. Uh, so I could do like a monument up in the corner, and then a shrine right there. And for now, that's where I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna give it. That's most of our BP spent, but it's well worth it. Claim the outskirts. I'm not gonna bother with that treasure slot. I don't want to admit how long it took me the first time I played to figure out how to build stuff.
All I do is march.
Let's go ahead and rest. It's over here. Magical flail. And our stash, which now is actually irrelevant. Actually, those aren't, but all of this stuff is. That's going to get us a lot of money from the storyteller. Hello, Amiri. Storyteller. Resembles an elf, but a very old one. His wrinkles and his beard is white snow. Seems to be completely blind. Would you care to trade some stories with me? At least not yet. Just the last remnants of ancient tribes, they are beacons illuminating the way to the past, allowing us to meet generations long gone. Cannot let their light fade. The path to the past must not be lost. I can offer you a deal, Your Grace, if on your journeys you discover items that come from eras past, bring them to me. If my eyes can see the stories that these relics hold, I will gladly share them with you. Okay, I've brought some relics. 1,200 from the coin from Coral the Master de Rosslyn, having claimed it for Brevoy. 1,500 from the Dryad's tokens. 900 off of that Talon Warrior's dog tag. Goddamn, we got money. Okay. Trying to remember. It's been a minute since I played, so you'll have to forgive me. That's right, Harem is not long for the party. Sorry, Harem. Braces of archery aren't really relevant for anyone right now. Fauchard, glaive. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's the difference. Fauchards are ridiculously, have a ridiculous crit range. Come on, get the words out. You got it. It's all good. Oh.
I greet you, my savior. You who defeated those who nearly brought my ruin. I see your fate has changed since last we met.
Yeah.
Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands.
That's right.
I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind. I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old moss.
I'll see you soon. This is what I'm looking for right now. Kaessi. That silence hangs over the house. Tiefling friend emerges from the shadows, but her eyes are staring into the distance. What just happened? Nice deep breath, opening her. Come what may, you should know, Ciara, that the person you know by the name of Kaessi does not exist. My real name is Kingmaker, and well, it's a long story. And such stories are better told beside a warm, welcoming fire. Hear me out. Sure. Explain to me. The girl rests her head on her arm and stares off into the distance, lost in memory. Stories by the fire, in the desert where I was born, my fondest memory. When the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travelers, and the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I often snuck in to hear these stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of light and warmth. We're hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome guests in Kadira, unblessed by the light of merciful Sarenrae. Groups sleeping in a common tent, scavenging food here and there, like orphans, all but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set off to find happiness in the cities. We're twins, but as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Canera, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture green shoots, but when I flood, I am bound to bring death. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to divine Nethys, and by his mercy we now live in turns. Well, one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places. So this is why you didn't remember me when we were talking to Aldori. That was Canera. She was the one who talked to you at the reception, and I helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write each other notes, recounting in detail all that happened and describing any friends that Kaessi had made. But that time, we switched right in the middle of a mansion engulfed in fire and filled with assassins. Canera didn't have the time to write any notes. Well, what do you want from me? It's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Canera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasury that we've been looking for. Gold isn't the only thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by the Taldan raiders from a respected Kadiran temple of Nethys. Okay. It's an unusual relic called the Disc of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and the moon. I don't think that could be the truth. Nethys is the god of magic who was once a mortal wizard, and relics from his temples are usually very powerful. Many among his followers think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. Okay. Gave its owners control over planar travel, but only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. Well, one of them traveled, the other was his anchor in our world, and they could switch between. Do you see now why we so desperately wish to find the disc? Might help us understand how the switch between me and Canero works. Okay. And tell me about the location. It's called Sorrowflow in the chronicle we read. It was once a Taldan town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army of Exploration. Stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. The tower on the cliff remained. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. If it means profit, then I agree. Smile sadly. You and my sister have much in common. Canera also seeks advantage in any situation. I hope the treasures of Sorrowflow's treasury will not disappoint you. I'll wait for you there, and please let's explore them together, just the two of us. Okay.
Not that I care.
I'd like to get Canera in the party sooner rather than later. So I don't mind it. Yeah. Trade out Harem for Canera. And then eventually we're going to trade out Amiri, but that's a little ways down the line. Trade out Amiri for Knock Knock, probably. Never used him, but kind of wanna. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I think we have to cross right here. And I'm gonna drop that just in case save. Because there's some rough stuff that could happen on our way there. The game likes to throw you some really god-awful random encounters heading out this way. How did I see Lake Silverstep from all the way over here?
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
What?
To reject your former life, your people and their gods, and find yourself in service to another deity. We have much in common, Jathal.
Careful.
Don't flatter yourself. You are not my equal in anything, any more than you are equal to me in height.
Damn. Jathal is laying it down on Harem every day. Oh boy. What happened?
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Are these some wargs?
Now I am angry.
Holy sh! Okay. Alright, Gabe. Well played. Well fucking played. This is why you make a just in case save. For when the game decides to throw fucking wargs that insta run down your sorcerer. Oh, so that's how it killed me.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
Come on. Okay. Let's do it this way. I don't want to get ambushed.
Well, you must understand that death is inevitable. And eventually, you will have to face it.
Are you going to babble on about Brodus again?
Brodus.
Do you see that rock? Go and hit your head on it, or I will.
Brodus. Okay. Don't ambush me again. I can't afford to get ambushed right now. Okay. We made it this far, just in case. But yeah, I got crit for 33 damage out of the 34 that I have. Avoid. We might have to load that save.